Stadium in Houston. From the 6. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And the Chiefs offense now ready to go to work for the first time, led by Patrick Mahomes, the 2018 NFL Most Valuable Player.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Well, as you can see, they're not operating at full health today, partner. That's been a big story the last couple of weeks. But the bottom line, their record is solid, and you know that this is still a very dangerous team, even with those guys missing.
What they have shown us throughout this season is that this team has stayed focused, and some injuries, they're just not going to derail the momentum they've built up all season long. They continue to go out there and play and give their best performances.
On the return is Olszewski. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. As the Texans offense runs out, we get a peek at the man under center. 2nd-year quarterback Davis Mills out of Stanford.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. He's got room past the 30, and he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. 1st down. A 1st down throw for Mills. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now the man from Kentucky, this is Lynn Bowden. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. On 3rd down, here's Mills. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A quick 1st down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. The 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh, good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at about the 32. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Gray. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. The numbers for him from a week ago, 18 carries, 54 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked to him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 30. Mahomes going to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. Here's Mills as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Mills from the gun on third down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The final 4 weeks of the NFL season are upon us, and we got some intriguing matchups in prime time. Tonight, Patriots and Raiders, that's in Vegas. Josh McDaniels taking on his former employer there. And then Monday Night Football, the Rams and Packers from what should be a frosty Lambeau Field at 8:15 Eastern Time, 7:15 locally there in Green Bay. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. On 1st and 10, Mills. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll run it here with Bowden. And he's got some space here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That good for 19 and a 1st down. First and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Mills to throw it. On a slant, here's Collins. Touchdown! Nico Collins. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The Chiefs offense set to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And still 2nd quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a toss left side for Edwards-Helaire. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Texans will take over. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Had a nice move, but couldn't free much space. On 2nd and 9, Mills. And that is incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Mills. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Texans send the punter out, standing just outside his own goal line. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Hardman to return. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they're going to get this up to midfield. On play action, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. 2nd down, back to Edwards-Helaire. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. And he's got it. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Mahomes now to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Juju Smith-Schuster. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Chiefs are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. 1st down, Mills. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Joshua Williams with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That's who is running back, Edwards-Helaire. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. So on fourth down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. Mills on first down. And this one's incomplete. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mills. And this is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, Mills. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Good footwork at the 30. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll start this drive out on the ground to about the 35, 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Another catch for Valdez-Scantling. And he will have a Chiefs first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Looking to throw is Mahomes. His throw incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him, and they're going to bring him to the ground. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. A first down throw for Mills. Pressure comes and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. To try again after the sack. Mills. And he fires one incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing, Mills. And he can't escape, and down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Hardman on the return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. KC's offense ready to take over. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. Now they go screen, it's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on third. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 27, Mahomes. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Mahomes going to throw. And that will be incomplete. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. Butker's kick here is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Takes it at the 7. And he returns this to the 22. Houston set to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Mills. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. A 3rd quarter now to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Bowden. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. Give left side for Pierce. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
So the Chiefs offense heads out. There's a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. As of this moment, as pretty much everyone knows, they sit alone in that top spot, but nothing is guaranteed. They haven't even clinched the playoffs. So a good start, but a long way to go.
And you know, a blunt veteran inside their locker room has stood up at one point or another and said, you know all this means nothing so far. We've got to cover this, get it done. What do we want to be? It's like winning a title in August, right, in preseason. Doesn't count. Let's go ahead and get this thing done.
And a nice spin into some open field. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. On first down, Mahomes. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From midfield, here's Mahomes.
He's going to find his tight end Gray complete.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Mahomes going to leave it with Edwards-Helaire on the draw. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Now Edwards-Helaire.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. Mahomes now to throw. And that is incomplete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And off the crossbar, and it kicks back out. Needed maybe a foot or two, but it's no good as it stands. And that will keep this a 4-point game. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settle in now 1st and 10.
On 2nd and 9, Mills. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line. So that time, Charles, a quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Defense.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
They run with Bowden.
And a short gain down to about the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
3rd and long for Mills.
He gets it to Cooks. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And now here comes Kansas City.
And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Throwing now is Mahomes. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away.
Olszewski now to return.
51 yards on the punt there.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. 1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans.
Just shy of the 30.
They'll get things started with a carry by Pierce.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line.
1st down, they go right back to Pierce.
Chris Jones on the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce.
Shifts by him. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw is Mills.
Flush to his right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Titans fair there and on for a field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. Things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drop.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
And they'll work this down inside the 30. Mahomes will throw.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans 16. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Completes it to Hardman.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
On the ground, it's Bowden. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this?
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25.
And the Chiefs now getting set to go.
Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings us 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 40.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down for Kansas City.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now Mahomes.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw again. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Mahomes to throw once more. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime.
So it's a win for the Chiefs here, and no surprise.